Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Story. And today we're drawing the story of a very dangerous creature. He's called the Old Detective. The Old Detective is a humanoid monster. From the name, you must have guessed that he looks like a detective. So, by appearance, the Old Detective is a tall and lean male. He wears a trench coat and a fedora hat. His pants end at the ankles. Thus, we can see his white socks, which he wears with his black shoes. We're not sure of the color of his coat and pants. It looks like his arms and legs are wobbly. The legs are slightly bowed as well. He does not look particularly strong and firm. The Old Detective looks like a weak, sick man. Most of his face is covered by the hat and the darkness. He's always seen at night times. As far as we could see, he has only two eyes on his face. There's no nose or mouth. Actually, the face looks like a mascot with two hollow circles, or eye sockets. It's said that the Old Detective looks like an image drawn by a child. He's also said to look like an inflatable tube man. Many times he was seen with a rifle in his left hand. I think that's an obvious weapon a detective could carry. So what's his deal? Why is he so suspicious? Is the Old Detective looking for something? How come he became a detective in the first place? There are a lot of questions, but we have only limited knowledge about this creature's motto. The most famous theory about him is that he is the embodiment of paranoia. As we know, if a person is paranoid, he'll have unnecessary fear and suspicion. He will feel like the whole world is against him. So we assume the Old Detective is the physical form of his thoughts and feelings. He's out there in search of people who are mentally weak. He wants to infect them. Once he finds a victim, the Old Detective will infuse a part of him into this human, a part of paranoia. Once he does this, his job is done. He'll leave forever from this person and will start searching for a new victim. So he is a detective searching for fragile souls. As per a few theories, the Old Detective does not consume humans or harm them physically. He eats regular food like us humans. On the other side, the human who is infected will start going through the worst phase of his life. People who are infected will go crazy by their own thoughts and fears. They'll be suicidal and aggressive. They might harm others and themselves. If they don't get immediate help within the starting few days, things will go out of hand. Their brain will be damaged by hypertension and stress. They would never go back to their normal lives. In fact, most of the victims die a slow and painful death. Sometimes mental pain can be worse than physical pain. So that takes us to the next question. Why does he do this? The Old Detective finds his gratification by seeing people die like this. That's his goal. As per him, only strong-minded people are supposed to live. Others should die. Ironically, Old Detective himself is a weak person. mentally and physically. Some researchers say that his hate for weak people essentially comes from his own self-hate. He condemns himself to be so weak and unable to live properly. So he gets angry when he sees someone who's like him. The old detective is described as shy and introverted. He always looks anxious and alienated. He does not like to be seen or talked to. Interestingly, he can talk. There are instances where people have seen him talking in English, but he won't talk. Basically, he hides from people as much as he can. In fact, he's so weak and afraid that he only goes for those humans who are weaker than him. That means he attacks those people who are in real need of help. This is sadistic and cruel. As bad as it sounds, the old detective does not feel anything bad about it. He feels a satisfaction when he takes down a human who is feeble. And because of his human and weak looks, the old detective can get inside any crowd or building or street without being noticed. He can attack people anywhere. That's really scary. Some theories say that the old detective was a human being once, a person who could not fit into this world because of his awkward character and behavior. He was ridiculed and outcasted by his own people. His family and friends were not so proud of him, and the detective lost it. He tried everything to get others' love and accept him, and to fit in this world. However, each time he failed miserably. After a while, he stopped trying. One day he disappeared from his home. He left everything behind and slowly transformed into a paranoid person. He went into depression. The old detective went through such pain, rejecting and hating himself, that he's become an embodiment of everything he hates about himself. Maybe at a deeper level, the old detective is trying to save them. All those who are weak and disrespected in the society are helped by the detective. You want to know how he helps? He kills them. Yes, this is surely not the way to help them, but for his paranoia, this is the only way. The old detective is definitely a scary creature. He might not be killing people physically. He might not be tearing their body parts away, or eating them, or drinking their blood. But he tears down their mind and soul. He affects the most integral part of a human, his mind. If one is physically attacked, he might survive. But if one is mentally torn down, then he's lost everything. One can survive anything only if his mind supports him. The old detective knows that, and he takes that zest away. He takes away the spirit of humans and makes them insane. And that makes him the most dangerous monster of all. Period. Please be aware of him. And that was today's story, guys, about the old detective. Comment and let me know how'd you like it. And please subscribe to my channel, guys, if you want to see more Draw My Story horror videos like this one. Till then, bye.